slept well. I hope you feel rested today. Thank you for being here in this beautiful practice of presence. The going beyond the veil, the getting behind the screen, all of the masks we wear and the roles we play. This is a great practice. And the practice becomes a habit, and a habit becomes what? Your habitat. It becomes the place you live in. And so here we are, in this space together, discovering, uncovering, recovering. Not as much being brought something as simply finding something that often gets covered up by the rubble of everyday life. The roles each one of us have played, the things we think we're supposed to do, the people we think we're supposed to be. People think it's odd when you say, let go of who you are, and you might just find who you were supposed to be. Or let go of who you think you are, and you might just find whoever you're truly supposed to be. So it's simple. What is this meditation practice for? Is it to de-stress? Possibly. Is it to relax? Probably. Is it to have better health and better relationships? Yes, that is a result of this. In fact, you'll find every part of your life being affected by this practice. Because when you discover your truly authentic and essential divine self, it affects everything else in your life. It affects the way you do this thing called life. There will be a sense of confidence and yet no trace of conceit. There will be tremendous strength and yet not the need to conquer anyone. With this practice comes a very strong power. And yet, the use of the power is not against anything or anyone. As we walk this journey together, as we answer the call to freedom, because freedom is calling out to each one of us. As we do that, we begin to shake off the chains, the tether, if you will. Our soul becomes untethered. See, if we know a thought leads to an emotion, which leads to a feeling, and we can take the thought captive in its infancy stage. That thought never has to become a feeling. And so you begin to monitor and manage which thoughts you allow to mature, which thoughts you allow to bear fruit. So you're not a slave to your emotions. Remember this when in a discussion or conflict or disagreement with someone else. If they can get you frustrated, angry, stressed out, they're essentially leading the whole thing. So untether your soul from the other's boat. Commandeer your own. You know what direction you're supposed to go in. Be careful that you're not going in the direction of someone else as they pull on your emotions and pull you around this lake of life, bashing you against the waves and causing you to flail everywhere. This is freedom's call. Freedom's call. This beautiful freedom. So good. So good. All right. Let's see. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning. Elle, good morning. Mary Jo, Mojo, Mimi, good morning. Karen, good morning. Donna, good morning. Linda, good morning. Good morning. John, good morning. Carolyn, good morning. Barbara and Jim, good morning. Rashida, good morning. What's on your mind? Is there a struggle? Oh, is that a question for me? Oh, there's constantly things on my mind. It's just I don't mind it being there. Now it's nice to be able to watch it walk through, just move through. And this is the beauty. This is the beauty. You can untether your soul from even the mind, knowing that the mind is chatter, data, suffering. You can hear it and sometimes look at it, and sometimes you'll have one of those moments of, what's going on there? And you'll just move right along. It's actually a beautiful practice. It's wonderful. Of course, I think you know that, John. Rachel, good morning to you. Good morning. All right. This beautiful space with all of you wonderful people right here with you all. Thank you for being here with me. Yes, John, yes. The brain thinking, the mind going crazy, chattering. And then you just deciding not to attach. That's it. That's it. You know what it reminds me of? You know those strips that feel like they have honey smeared on them? They're fly strips. You familiar with the fly strips? And you walk up to it and there's all kinds of flies attached to it. That's what I mean. Don't get attached. Don't get attached. Because attachment is enslavement. Attachment is prison. Attachment is the jailing of your own dharma, your own self. So just don't get attached. It's a fly strip. All right, let's get into this breathing together. Today is a beautiful day to be alive, to be well, to be practicing this wonderful discipline. Allow yourself in this moment to just relax and sit into this space. Before we get started with our systematic breaths, the a series of 3 that we normally do, I'll ask you to take a few moments just to pay attention to the breath. Don't try to breathe, but just observe the body doing what the body does. This is a beautiful practice of non-attachment because when you initially start to observe the body's breathing, the automatic response tends to be to start directing the breath. Or to become engaged with the work. But I'm asking you to try to simply observe what's happening. One of the foundational acts of life is breathing. Another is the heart beating. Notice that all of that is being done for you, and at the same time being done by you. So again, essentially life is being done for you. And so we enter this space with the words, thank you, thank you. And now place your right thumb on your left wrist, on the inside, until you find your pulse. And when you find the pulse, notice that that is life being played out right in front of you. That is life being done right before you. And it's being done for you. You're not having to do it. So allow yourself in this moment to just say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I thank you that things are as good as they are. Thank you. Thank you, pure presence. thank you for this grace to live in this present moment. For this life that's being done for me. I say thank you. All of the important stuff is being done. I'm not having to do it. And so I let go of the need to control, the need to manage. I rest and relax. I simply allow. This is grace. I gift myself in this moment the gift of simply being here. Pure presence. Notice, this is not something you have to create. You're not making anything or constructing anything. It's already there. You're just discovering it. So this makes it even easier to not attach. So that your life becomes open to everything and yet attached to no thing. Freedom. And now bring your attention back to your breathing. The simple process, without which you wouldn't be alive. Bring that attention right back to the breathing. And observe it without trying to manage it. And I realize in this moment, while I do so many other things throughout this day, the really serious and important things are being done for me from that space of pure presence. So then I realize I'm not trying to find God. In every moment, I'm living from God. I don't have to pray to God because I pray from God. Knowing this is freedom. And so I simply allow. I rest into it. I'm living from divine presence. Everything I do is from that energy, that strength, that ability. This is not something I need to go get as if I'm purchasing it from the store. I am it. It is me. I am that I am. So my soul, my mind, my will, my emotions are untethered. I am free. I know this, I am this, and I live this. Let's receive a deep breath together. In through the nose, about 3 to 4 seconds. Hold for about 3 to 4 seconds, and then simply let it go. And we will bring this time together to conclusion. Let's begin at the sound of the singing bowl. Begin. So it is. And so it is. Yeah. When we let go of attachments and let go of the outcome, and we lose the need to control, this grace has given us to live life to the fullest. What a blessing indeed. What a blessing indeed. Okay, so I made an announcement on Sunday. All of you probably have already heard that I've simply decided to start a brand new faith community. I'm very excited about this community. We're going to do things as we feel led instead of in a regiment. I have nothing against anyone at all. This is not a move away from anything. It's a move toward something that has been in my heart for some time to do. I'm making the leap of faith, taking the leap of faith, making it too maybe, but taking the leap of faith and doing something that I believe is going to be beneficial to a lot of people. Create a space for freedom. The name of the new faith community is One Love Spirit Center. One Love Spirit Center, and we are in the process of developing all of our social media and all of the things that need to be done behind the scenes. This took a little bit. I want to give shout out to my wife for being so supportive. Making this decision from a logistical standpoint was walking away from 1/3 of our household income. But I just know within my soul that this is supposed to be. And it's not about money, and it's not about the things. It's about fulfilling purpose and dharma and calling. So shout out to my wife for being really, really willing and extremely supportive of this endeavor. I'm very, very blessed to have that kind of a partnership in my life. A lot of partners would have said, hell no, who do you think you are? No, she didn't. And that's a huge blessing. But I'll get you more information if you want it. And if you want to inbox me for some more information, a few more details, I'd love to hear from you. We're going to be doing a lot of our sessions online initially, especially right now with the COVID numbers being what they are. Ultimately, the plan is to be virtual most Sundays, and we're using Sundays because that's what a lot of people are used to, sort of making their spiritual or religious sacred time. And so we're going to utilize that space again because a lot of people already have that kind of scheduled into their week. At 10 o'clock, we will be live streaming 3 Sundays out of the month. Once the COVID thing is under control, the COVID virus is under control, we will get together once a month somewhere in person. And then every 3 months, we will have a weekend retreat where we all get together and we eat together and we sit down and get to know each other, and we have cool workshops, and everything is spiritual and rejuvenating. So this is all fun. We're going to just be fluid. And I want to say so much I appreciate the Unity of Chattanooga community there for being a part of my life for the last 3 years, and a part of my life until the first of the year. I have agreed to be with them one Sunday a month to share the talk for them as they transition. But I'm going to be launching this One Love Spirit Center the first of the year. Thank you all for your love and your support and your friendship. And we'll continue to do this. We've been doing this. So we'll continue to do this together in this space. We're just expanding on that and giving space to all the more. Eventually we'll have, a bunch of acreage out in the mountains or something where we can all get together and have workshops and build our spiritual selves. And some will come and visit, and some will live, and some will work there. And there's a big vision, and I'm very excited about it. All right, let's see here. All right. Yeah, John, there'll be no Kool-Aid involved. I'm not really a Kool-Aid guy. I'm a water and tea guy. See, hot tea and things. Let's see. Move towards one love. Sphere says, yes, one love. Yeah, I'm very thankful. Awesome, awesome, yeah. You all are a tremendous gift to me, and thank you for being in my life. Thank you so much. All right, let's go and make it a great day. Because you can. Peace.